So, second installment. Woo, new tripod. Second installment of the Shed Wars 2020. Looking good. Lots of participations. It looks like it's going to be fun. Haven't seen a lot of people calling other people out, but I'm sure we'll get there once people start getting more comfortable with it. I see we have some people from across the pond, which is cool. That's awesome to see those guys and their funny accents. This is our Victoria Day weekend, so this is where we're supposed to celebrate the Queen. Um, we do a terrible job of that as a nation, but whatever, it is what it is. It's a long weekend, so nobody's really going to notice the difference, but we're going to take it, and this is when we usually plant anyways, so we'll get that all done this weekend. We're getting a thunder shower right now, so that's kind of put a damper on things for today, but we got some corn put in. I started it about 2 weeks ago, and so we transplanted that a couple days ago. Onions are in, carrots are in. You've seen the radish and lettuce bed. Got some more beans growing. So I transplanted my bean from the single bean challenge. That's what this one's gonna be. So single seed challenge. I think it's doing okay. It looks a little leggy to me. I did bury it deeper in the pot, but I guess we'll see what happens. This one I'm gonna leave in a container, see if I can grow it in a container. So got called out by Rolly over at Get Her Done north of 7th. So Rolly named his shed after me, which is kind of flattering, I guess, because I am sort of a hot mess, but still kind of useful. But so that's cute. I don't know why he put on his video not to poke the bear. I don't know what bear he's talking about, but that pug would probably lick you to death. But Rolly, I just wanted you to know that it's pronounced Hugel culture, not Hugel culture. I mean, that mound that you built there, that thing is bigger than my first apartment, so hopefully you can grow something better than poison ivy out of that thing. So this is a little rebar snake that I made. It's a cobra, but I threw some color on it. I'm gonna go throw it out in the corn patch right now, and take a walk. Out past the shed. So this is that one little plot that I showed you guys earlier. We started some corn here a couple weeks ago, so we just got that transplanted here the other day. I did try and start some onions as well. They look like they're doing pretty good. So in between that is a garlic plant right in there, and then right out front is basically just the boys. They want to grow carrots, so I want to try and keep my dog out of here. So I'm gonna take this bad boy and I'm just gonna lay him, oh, let's see here, right there. So I'm hoping that freaks the dog out, and if nothing else, maybe it'll freak out the neighbor, so that'll be fun. We'll have to talk about that later. So I went and picked up a couple of these tanks. These ones here are food grade tanks. I can't remember what was in them. Soy sauce, corn syrup, I don't know, it doesn't matter. But anyways, picked up a couple of those, so we're gonna hook that up to collect rainwater of. I think they are 400 gallon, 1,000 liters. I can't remember. Anyways, we'll get that one set up on a pallet here, and then we'll hook in the eaves trough system, and hopefully we'll be able to save some water here this year, because we all know that ain't getting any cheaper. So that's the bed there where I got my radishes and lettuce and everything. I had to get some straw because we had some fairly decent frost here. Last week I guess it was. So I had to get everything kind of covered up, get a layer of straw on it so it didn't freeze. So there's our beds that are ready to go. That one there that's got nothing on it, we are actually just going to do
container potatoes over there, or maybe just tower potatoes. I think we'll just throw some dirt down and we'll just grow them up. We'll make some cages and we'll grow them up through the straw, and we'll give that a try. Just another experiment. Again, we have no idea what we're doing, so we're just kind of winging it and hoping for the best. Zucchini and everything will be in that far row.
So even though we're 45, 48 years old, we're still pretty new to this gardening thing. We've never really jumped into it too much. Most of our springs were spent chasing our boys around playing ball, so we've been doing that since, well, forever. Our oldest boy's 19 now, so ever since he was old enough to start Little League, we've been chasing him around with baseball all spring and summer. So we just really haven't got into gardening or anything like that. So this year was kind of, what else are we going to do sort of thing. We don't have that draw away of our time now. So everything that we're doing here, I mean, we're just learning. We have no idea what we're doing. We are learning from YouTube. We're learning from Google. We're, watching videos from you guys, the other teams. It's just great. I'm learning so much, and hopefully it works, and hopefully we, get inspired to keep doing this, and maybe we branch out a little bit more in our little plot that we've got here and make more dirt and less grass. So I want to thank everybody for their expansive knowledge. It's just phenomenal, and a lot of our stuff's probably going to fail, but hopefully, we get some stuff out of it, and so this Shed Wars thing is just what we need, and to kick us off and get to learning and get to knowing things and knowing what to do next year, because we're obviously late this year with growing tomatoes and growing things like that. Our cucumbers, we're going to be hard pressed to get a harvest out of that, but hopefully we get something. Even if we get small stuff, we can still make pickles. We can still do that sort of thing. So we still got a few plants and stuff inside. As you can see, we had a little bit of a rain shower here just not too long ago, so we had some thunder and lightning and whatnot, so we kind of put a kibosh on everything that we were doing and went inside. I think maybe next year we'll probably put sides on those beds to make them like a true raised bed, so that we can plant right out to the edge. Well, not right out to the edge, but have dirt right out to the edge, because right now it's basically just a mound. So it's not ideal, but I think as the grass and everything composts, that'll provide some good nutrients for it. So we're going to try some container gardening with some carrots and onions and things like that as well, just for quick harvest stuff up on the deck. So in the next few days we'll continue doing that as well, once Mama figures out what she's doing with all her flowers and everything, and we see how many containers she's got left over. So I guess this video will come out on Saturday, Shed Wars Saturday. I guess it looks like we're going to try and break the internet with it, or break YouTube with it, so that's good. So everybody in Canada, have a great long weekend. Stay safe. Everybody in the US, back to work on Monday, you guys, but you got President's, nope, Memorial Day. Memorial Day is coming up for you next week. So God bless. Take care, and we'll catch you for the next one.